Hello everybody and welcome for what will be Objects of Robert. My dear wonderful husband, or as he's known to some people who admire his work, that awful man is in America and Canada for 4 weeks doing a talking tour. And I thought this is a fantastic opportunity not to have a break from talking to you, no way, but to actually reveal little things about my husband that he might never reveal himself. So my husband has a reputation for being quite a tough person in the business. He certainly has an opinion, he's very well read, he knows exactly what he wants as an artist, and I think because of that, he gets judged as being a little bit tough. So we've been married for 36 years, and I think we're coming up to our 37th now. We're probably well halfway through that 36 years. And when I first met him, I needed to get to know him. That might sound totally usual to all of you, that we do get to know each other, but we got married very early in our relationship. And I realized that my husband wasn't someone who ever looked at things that were available outside the world of his music. His music is very complex, has very strict timing. It requires absolute, dedicated, focused and attention with absolutely no distraction whatsoever. So it's quite interesting that he got married in the first place. But then I realized there were things that would set him free, that would allow him to rediscover his childhood, to rediscover parts of him before he wrote this incredibly complex music that would give him a lot of pleasure. And it all started with this. This is a handmade pottery, probably, is it terracotta? No, this is basic coarse pottery, and it's a money pig, a little money box made in the shape of a pig, very popular in Great Britain. It's hand glazed, rough glazed, incredibly heavy and very, very full. And I bought him this in Canterbury in the pottery shop opposite the entrance to Canterbury Cathedral. And he absolutely fell in love with it. And then an obsession started. This is my favourite pig. This is in his office. It's completely full. And he found somewhere to put his change. Now, if there's anyone out there who has male partners that leave their change all over the house, I recommend that you get that wonderful partner a pig. So this one, obviously it's very, very apt. I believe this one came from a very brilliant shop that faces the harbour in Padstow, as does, and we're going for a bit of a theme change here, that came from a very wonderful shop that faces the harbour in Padstow. And I just thought I needed to get my husband something different. Now this is a christening box. So this is for when a baby is christened, grows up and starts to save its change. But my husband has never ever grown tired of these pigs. In fact, he's probably got 36 of them to make up for every year we've been together. And somewhere we've got one that is so big that we can't lift it. So this and these brought so much happiness to my husband. His eyes lit up in a way I never expected when I gave him that very first pig. And I don't believe he's ever gone out and bought any pigs on his own. I think I buy them for him and I surprise him at Christmas and on his birthday. But they unleashed the child in him and helped him discover that part of himself that he deliberately locked away because he does nothing but practice guitar and study really complex books and complex time signatures. And this just allows him to be the child that is within us all. So I hope you enjoyed this object of Robert, and I will see you soon. Mwah, from Toyah.